welcome to Core Moves. So this morning we're going to do bar. Sorry about the shadows, it's kind of one of those beautiful mornings this morning. All you need is your balance point. We're going to do it slow today and really just focus on the control and making sure that our form is correct. So it's mostly going to be about the core and the legs, okay? So you don't need any weights this morning. You can have some weights close by if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more when we're doing the abs or when we're on our back doing our glutes. So that's up to you, but probably just one weight is sufficient. Okay, so we're going to just start with our warm-up. Let's get our feet in parallel, hip distance apart. I'm going to bring my mat a little bit closer for you here. Slide that in and I can move it back when we do the abs. So I've got my foam roller as my balance point because I worked out the angles don't work for the camera if I use the bar. So let's get those feet hip distance apart to start with. And we're just going to start warming up with our pliés. So get that base of support in the feet, find that length through the front line of the body, belly pulled in, so get that core nice and connected, rib cage comes down, shoulders come down and back. So let's just roll those shoulders back for 3, 2, nice deep slow breaths while we do this. 1, now square those shoulders, find that nice length in the body, and we're going to come down to a plié. So bend those knees, arms float forward. Stand up straight. Good. Contract those quads as you come up. Inhaling, come down. Exhaling, coming up. Pushing through the back line of the body. Inhale to come down. Exhale to come up. 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale up. 1 more. Down. And up. Now standing tall, reach those arms up overhead. Keep them wider than shoulders, just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Feet are hip distance or just slightly narrower than shoulder distance, and we're going to inhale, lift those heels, push the arches of the feet forward. Exhale, lower them down. Keep the shoulders drawn down and back. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, bring them down. So finding that center in your body to hold your balance, lifting it up and down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. Now stay up, reach the arms out wide to the side, bring them in towards midline the body, drop the heels, lower down to your plie. Inhale, lift it up, heels come up. Exhale, arms come out wide to the sides. As they come down towards your hips, the heels lower, we come down to our plie. Inhale up, lift those heels, arms wide, scapular mobilization, bring it in, lower the heels, bend those knees. Push through the bum, lift it up, lift those heels, reach in towards the body, hug it in, lower it down. Last one, reach it up, lift, reach it out, in towards the body, lower it down, lift it up. Now this time keep those heels down and we're going to come up on the right foot. So come up onto the ball of the right foot, keep those hands reaching towards the ceiling, use the belly to draw that knee up. And we're going for 8, 7, 6, 5. So you're keeping everything centered. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap your toe to your thigh or to your knee and then spin the thigh out. So you're in like a quasi-tree pose. Keep that body nice and long and centered, perpendicular to the floor. Open the toe out and lower it down. 8. So using that side abdominal. 7. If your shoulders are getting sore, you can always bring your hands to your hips. 6, 5, 4. Slow and control. Contracting through that leg there. Last 1. Now bring it back to the knee. Spin it in. Lower it down. Hip distance apart. Transfer the weight. Come up on the ball of the left foot. Pick that knee up. So we're keeping that belly connected, coming up to that 90 degrees. Arms are reaching up, shoulders down and back. Drop it down. Lift. 7, 6, 5. Keep pulling that belly in. Shoulders are drawing down. Last 2. Last 1, lift it up, tap it to the leg, spin it out, lateral rotation. Open the foot away from the side of the body, tap it down and lift. 2, again your hands can come to your hips. 3, they can also come out to a T, which might help you with your balance. 4, 3, 2. If you're getting any clicking in the hip, just change that angle a little bit. Bring it in a little bit. Last 2. Last 1. Lift it up. Tap it to the leg. Ooh, lost my balance. Spin it in. Open to hip distance. Lower it down. Bring the heel down. Lift those heels up and down. Bring your hands to the side. Lift and lower. 3, 4. Bring the heels down and plie. 8. And stand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Focus on that quality in the back line of the leg. Last 1. Now we're going to pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep pulling that belly in. 2, 1. Stand up tall. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Push into the floor. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're coming down slow. 2, 3, 4. Push away. 2, 3, 4. Push away. You can soften those elbows out to the side in your first position for your arms and then bring them back to the hips. 2, 3, 4. Push away. 2 more. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push away. 8 more pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand up tall. Good. Walk the feet. So you're just lifting one heel and then the other. Lift, 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 lift. Just getting that center back. Find that long line through the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to turn those knees out, turn the toes out, so we come into our first position. So heels are kissed together. This is where you might want your balance point. We're going to push into those heels and lift them about an inch or 2 off the floor. We've got a soft bend in the knees here. Pull that belly button towards the spine. Really get that core connection. Come here so you can see me a bit better. Okay, so we're just holding it here in our first position. You should feel that the glutes are on to get that lateral rotation of the knees. Your heels are squeezed together, which helps connect that pelvic floor. Holding for 2 more. 1. Now we're going to go down slow. So 4, 3, 2, lengthen up. 4, 3, 2, lengthen up. You can always take your balance point away. 2, 4, lift it up. 4, 3, 2, and tall. 4, 3, 2, lengthen up. 4, 3, 2, lengthen up. Last one. 4, 3, 2, come up, come down, and pulse. 2, 3, 4. So we're about halfway. 4, 3, 2, stand tall, come down, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up. Now singles. 8, lift, 7, lift, 6. Squeeze those thighs. 5, 4. Belly to the spine. 2, 1. Come down for pulses. So we're coming down halfway. Squeeze the knees out. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there, and we're doing pelvic tilts. So tilt it in, release, 2, release, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more singles. Come down, lift it up. 2, lift, 3, 4, 4, push away. 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall, lower, lift the heels. Lower, push them all the way out. Lower, push them all the way down and lift. You can bring your hands to your hips here if you want. Down and lift. And lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, lower down and walk the knees. And walk. So we're still in that lateral rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, soft bend in the knees, and we're going to step it out to second position, okay? So our heels are about shoulder distance apart. A little frog in my throat, not coronavirus. Okay, so shoulder distance apart, and we're going to come down really slow. So almost feel like you're wiggling it down. Coming down and checking those knees over the toes, finding that nice low line. You can have your balance point near you if you need it. I'll just put mine there and we're holding it here. Keep dragging those knees out, belly's pulled in, shoulders are down and back. Arms can come to first position, arms can come to the thighs, the hips, or if you want to challenge yourself more, you can reach them overhead. We're holding for 4 more. 3, 2, we're going to pick up the right heel, lift it up and pulse. 8, 7, coming low. 5, 4, belly to the spine. 2, 1, now stand up tall and down. Up, plie, down. Lift, lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, come down and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, lower the heel, other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep that heel up high, belly in. Here we go for singles, lift it up and down. Again, you can have your hands at your hips, down. 2, 3, 4, you can keep your hands overhead the whole time if you want. 2, 1, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, open your arms out to fifth and releve, 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 releve. So we're rolling through the feet. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift them both up and lower, and lift, lower, and lift. Keep driving those knees out. 3, 4, 4, 3, your legs should be burning a bit. 2, 1, lower the heels down, straighten those legs up, and just hand your body forward for a minute. Coming into a wee bit of a forward fold, just let the body be heavy. You can sway side to side with your torso. You can bend one knee and then the other, stretching through the hamstring and the inner groin. Or you can stay nice and still and just let your body be heavy. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, roll the body up. 1 vertebrae at a time, coming all the way back up to standing. Good, we're going to move on from here, so we're going to add on some abdominals. So you're going to come down in your second position, so we want it not to be too wide. You're going to plie, and then we're going to lift it up, okay? So same as we were doing here in the beginning with our taps, okay, it comes from the belly. So let's all start down in our plie. Hands are in first, knees are drawn out wide to the side, check those knees are over the toes. Here we go, lift it up and down, up and down. Try to control the movement, down. 3, 4, you can keep your hands at your hips if it's easier, or you can move them with the movement, one arm back, one arm up. Last 2, last 1, bring it down and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 4, we're going to turn towards that right foot into a crescent lunge. 1, turn the body. So all you're doing is pivoting that back foot, and then just check your toes are now pointing forward, and we're going to come down. So lean the body back so you're perpendicular to the floor. Bring that knee down. 2, 3, 4, 4, find that nice stretch through the front of the eye. 2, 1. Now we're going to hinge the body forward as we straighten that back leg. Try and push that heel down to the floor as much as you can. And we're going to pick up the front ball of the foot. Okay, so your hands can be at your hips here, or they can be reaching forward. And we're going to straighten that front leg and lower. Straighten and bend. Pull the belly towards the spine. Make sure you have that lean. So from your back heel to the crown of your head, up through your arms. Just working through that right leg. Push away from the floor. Bring it in. Find that hamstring connection. Bring it in. 3 more. In. 2. Bring it in. Lower the heel. Bend the knee and pulse. 2. 3. 4. 4. Now we're doing slow. 3 down, 1 up. So we go up. And 3, 2, 1. Push away. 3, 2, 2. Push away. Belly to the spine, stretching the front of that hip. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen tall. Last 2. 3, 2. Last 1. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. Now swivel back to second. Open the arms and come down. 2. Drive those knees out wide. 3, 4, 4, 3. We're going to pivot to the other side. 1. So turn that back foot. So now your right leg is back, your left leg is forward. Come into that crescent lunge and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, push that right heel down. Straighten that back leg, reach long through the body. Pick up the heel. You might need to adjust your stance, but you're going to pick up that left heel so you come into that low lunge. And we're going to lower the heel and then lift it up. Now we're going to straighten that leg. Straighten. 8. And bend. 7, so keeping that long line, the belly is connected here. 6, just bending and extending through that front leg. 5, 4, find that stretch in the left leg. 2, 1, bring it in, lower the heel, bend the knee, crescent lunge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now nice and slow, come up. 3, 2, 1, lift it up. You're going to have the arms. 3, 2, 1, lift it up. 3, 2, 1, lift it up. 3, 2, 1, and tall. 4 more. 4, nice and tall. 3, 2, arms out wide, elbows wider than the shoulders, lift it up. 1, 2, 3, lift it up. Now pulse. 4, 3, 2, turn to center, second. 8, 7, drive those knees wide. 5, 4, 3, pelvic tilts are coming. Next, tilt, release, tilt, release, tilt, release. Tuck those abs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, hinge the body forward, come down into a forward bend. Turn your toes in so your feet are parallel for this forward fold. Your feet are wider than your shoulders. And just bend one knee and then the other side to side with your hands on the floor for a minute. Getting that heart rate back down. And then straighten both legs. Fold your elbows into each other. I don't know if you can see with my hair. I forgot a hairband. Elbows into each other and just sway side to side. And then when you're ready, release the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Slide your hands up your shins as you roll the spine up. Draw those shoulders down and back. Lengthen the cervical spine and then walk those feet in. Well done. Okay, we're going to come down to the mat. So I'll just check. I might need to move my mat back a bit here. I'm going to turn it at an angle because we're going to stay on the mat now. So we're going to come towards the back of our mat. Feet are hip distance apart. And then parallel. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Pick up those heels. For 4, lower the hands down. Reach them up. 3. Hands come down. 2. And down. Last one, hold it up, circle the arms out wide to the side, come in towards the sideline of the body, lower the heels, nod the chin, roll it down. 3, 2, 1. Hit the floor, bend those knees, walk the hands out for 3, 2, 1. Now bring the body so that your shoulders are over your hands. So I'm not quite in a plank here. I'm preparing for my down dog. So from here, inhale, exhale, push into the hands, drive the heels towards the floor. Your feet want to be shoulder distance apart here, okay? And you can give like a slight turnout in your heels, and that will just help you maintain that inner thigh connection or parallel. But don't let your feet out turn into that first position, okay? So we've got that nice long stretch through the body. We're going to inhale, bend the knees, exhale, push away. So we're keeping our head framed between our hands. We're really coming into a low squat here, and then push away. If you find your hands are sliding, put a towel under them. 2 more. Push away. Last one. Push away. Now we're going to bend those knees gently, look towards the hands, and push the body forward for our plank. So squeeze the glutes. Just take my hair out of the way, sorry. So we're squeezing the glutes, the hands are directly underneath the shoulders, the belly's pulled towards the spine, the elbows are soft, and we're just holding it here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Think about that core. 3, 2. Now we're going to bend both knees softly. Bend them in, push away. 7, squeeze. Really find that bum connection as you straighten those legs. Quads, straight, bum, to lift the back line. 4 more. Push. 3. Don't bang your knees on the floor. Last one. Push away and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your right knee. Bend your left knee, bring your hips so they're directly over your knees. I really wish I had a hairband. Why don't I? Oh, I do. Hiding under my watch. Sorry about that. So we're on our hands and knees now. Set yourself up so your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Remember, we want that nice wide spread in the fingers and pushing into the fingertips, okay? We're going to move into our lateral opposing sides. So you want to get the weight set nice so that your left leg is perpendicular to the floor, your right hand is directly under the shoulder, pull the belly towards the spine, lift the head away from the shoulders. We're going to slide that right leg back, slide the left hand forward. Lift them both up so that they're at the same height and feel like somebody's pulling your fingertips and your toes away from each other. So nice and long here. Just going to adjust my mat so you can see. So nice and long through the body. Okay, now we're going to lower and lift. Tap it down, lift it up. Tap, lift, tap. Keep hugging the belly towards the spine so you don't arch in the lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to, so that's our Superman. Now we're going to add Spider-Man. So Spider-Man is pull the elbow out to the side like a W. Pull the knee up to the side like a W, okay? So you're like Spider-Man climbing the wall. So you got one knee in like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, one elbow in, and then we reach it out to Spider-Man, or Superman. Pull it into Spider-Man and hold. Superman, lengthen. Spider-Man, abs. Superman. Spider-Man. Superman. Spider-Man. Last 2. Abdominals, pulling it in. Last one. Pull it in. Now lower that hand down. Keep the knee in and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open the knee back out to the side. We're going to clamshell. Squeeze it in. Lift it up. Squeeze. And lift. Lift. So you're using the outside of the hip to lift that leg. The pelvis isn't tilting. I'm keeping my hips square to the floor here. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Straighten that leg back again, lift it up to hip height. Laterally rotate it, so heel is in, toes are out. Flex the toes towards the face, so your dorsiflexion, and we're gonna pull that heel into the bum and push it out. Pull it in and push it out. Squeeze that glute, squeeze the hamstring. Push it out. 4 more. And out. 3. So my hips are square, but my knee is high and laterally rotated. 2. Push it out. Last 1. Push it out. Now pull it in. Point the toes so we're in arabesque and we're gonna lift. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Back to Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Pull it in. Reach it out, keeping the knee bent. Pull it in. Lift it, arabesque. Spider-Man. And arabesque. Spider-Man. Arabesque. Last 3. Pull it in, obliques. Lift it up, glutes. Pull it in, obliques. Lift it up, use the bum. Last 1. Lift it up. Now pull it in. Bring to neutral, place it down in line with the other one. Push your bum back. Stretch your hands forward. And a deep breath in. You can bring your head to the mat if you want. And a deep breath out. And then another inhale, and as you exhale, roll your belly away from the front of your thighs, lengthen the torso up, come up to those knees, hinge at the hips, bring the hands back underneath those shoulders. We're gonna do the other side. So from here, find that connection with your core, your spine is in neutral. We're gonna slide that left leg back on the toe. Slide the right hand forward on the fingertips. Once you're there, you've got that balance, you're perpendicular to the floor, so you're like a 90-degree angle. We're gonna lift everything up and hold. Make sure you're rotating that extended leg towards the floor so that you're in parallel. And hold. 2. Now lower and lift. Bring it down. Lift it up. 2. Lift. 3. 4. 4. 3. 2. So from our Superman, we're going to move to Spider-Man. Lift it up. Now open the arm to the W. Pull the knee into the elbow. So like this. And then we're going to reach it out. Pull it in. Reach it out. Superman. Pull it in. Spider-Man. Reach it out. Spider-Man. Reach it out. So you're really using that oblique to pull it in. Reach it out. Pull it in. 2 more. Reach it out. And pull. Last 1. Reach. Pull it in. Now lower the hand and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're moving to clamshell. 2, 1. Climb it in. Lift it out. 2. So with our clamshell, my knee stays at that 90-degree angle. I'm opening the leg out to the side and closing it in like a door, opening and closing on a hinge. Open. Open. 4, 3. You're gonna pulse it up. 2. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend it out. Flex the toe towards the face. Spin the thigh out to that lateral rotation. I'm going to pull the heel in. Push it out. Pull it in. Push it out. Pull it in. And push, keeping that hip nice and high. So your hips are square. The knees staying high. Push it out. We've got 2 more. Pull it in. Don't forget about the shoulders. Last 1. Pull it in. Push it out. Now pull it in. Point the toe. Arabesque. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. So my knee is high. My hips are square. I'm working from the outside of the bum. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull it in, Spider-Man. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, back, knees in line with each other, and push push your hips back. Stretch those hands forward. And breathe. Good job. Okay. Come back up, rolling your belly away from the front of your thighs. Lengthen up. Come back onto the knees, hands back underneath the shoulders. Now from here, I want you to bring your left hand into the middle of your mat so it's in line with your left knee. You're going to slide your right foot back and then spin the hip out so that you come to the inside arch of the foot. Draw the opposite hand across the belly and lengthen up to your modified side plank. So if this is for you, you can stay here. If you'd like to challenge yourself more, take a nice inhale. Exhale, pick up that bottom knee and slide it in to meet the top leg. And hold it there. 4, 3. Make sure that hand is directly under the shoulder. Your bottom waistline's working hard. Now we're going to lower and lift the hips. Lower and lift. 2, 3. If this doesn't feel good for your shoulder, just stay in the side plank or the modified side plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're in your full plank, slide that knee back to the floor again, in line with the hand. Keep those hips open. Okay, and then we're going to thread the needle. So bring that hand under, twist the torso. Open it up. Keep the knee down. Twist the torso. And open. And twist. Open. Last 3. Stack those hips. Stack those shoulders. Your obliques are creating that rotation. Last 1. Open up. Now twist the body back towards the floor. Hands come to meet each other. Hips square to the floor. Slide that right knee back in. Bring the weight equal to all 4 points. Give me 2 cat-cows. So we're going to inhale. Lengthen the cervical spine. Release the shoulders. Lengthen the front of the rib cage. Drop the belly button. Support with the abdominals. Stick the tail out. Exhale. Tuck the tail under. Pull that belly towards the spine. Shorten the front of the rib cage. Pull the scapula wide apart from each other and look between the thighs. Inhale, send the tail away this time. Lengthen through the belly, the front of the chest, the spine. Lifting the head, and this time start with the head, nod the chin. Round through the front of the shoulders, draw the rib cage, knit it into the front pockets of your hips, and tuck the tail under. And then unravel back to your neutral on your inhale. So we're in that nice neutral. And you're going to bring your left hand in towards, your right hand in towards the center of your mat so it's in line with your right knee. I'm going to turn around. So my right knee, my right hand are in the same line with each other. I'm going to slide my left foot back and then open my hips. So laterally rotate so I come onto the arch of my left foot and I open my hips up to face the front of the room, square my shoulders and reach my hand towards the ceiling. Okay, so if this is what is comfortable for you, this is your end game, then stay here, okay? If you'd like to challenge yourself more, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slide that bottom leg in to meet the top, and hold. 5, breathing deeply. Make sure your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. 2, 1, now we're going to lower and lift those hips. Lower a bit. Pull it up. So you're using that bottom waistline to control the movement, not collapsing in that shoulder. So you can see my ear is still drawn away from my shoulder here. 4, 3, and you don't have to make the movement big. 2, 1, lift it up, lower that bottom knee, come back to that open modified side plank, and we're going to thread the needle. Twist it under. Obliques rotate the body like a corkscrew. Open it up. Make it slow and purposeful. Twist it in. Keep pulling up on that pelvic floor. Pulling the belly button towards the spine. 3. Open. 4. And lengthen. We've got 4 more. 4. Keeping those hips open to the front of the room. We're just rotating that torso. Last 2. Don't collapse in that shoulder. The last 1. Open to the side. And then rotate the body back towards the mat, square the hips, bend that knee, and 2 cat-cows. Let's start with the head. Inhale, lengthen the cervical spine, pull those shoulders down and back, pull the chest forward. So you really want to feel like you're shining your sternum towards the other side of the room. Use your abdominals to control that extension in the lower back. And then exhale, nod the chin. Round through the shoulders, separating the medial lines of the scapula. Pull the rib cage up towards the ceiling, belly button towards the spine, and look between your thighs. Let's do it from the tail. Start to spread those sit bones wide. Use the belly to control that length through the front of the abdomen. Pull the rib cage away from the front of the hips. Lengthen the sternum to the other side of the room. And then from the tail again, tuck it under. Pull everything up towards the ceiling, round through the back like a turtle. And then inhale back to your neutral. And then push your hips back onto your heels. Stretch your hands forward for a minute, keeping the chest up. So we're trying to stretch through the gluteals here. And then bring your head to the floor, sweep your hands around behind you. And just rest for a minute. Breathing deeply in that lateral 3D breath. So you want to feel the back of your rib cage really open out to the sides. The front of your ribs are squished into your knees, so you won't be able to expand through the front of the chest. So this is a really nice position to practice that lateral breath. So breathe, inhale, let your rib cage open out to the sides and back towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, drawing everything in, feeling yourself almost grow smaller as you're in this little turtle shape on the floor. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Drop on that pelvic floor as you exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then one more inhale. And as you exhale, roll your belly away from the front of your thighs. Keep your palms so that the top of your hands are facing the floor as you roll up. To just give your wrists a little bit of a stretch and then lengthen the spine, draw the shoulders down and back. And we're going to spin around to our mermaid position. So knees are staggered, one knee in front of the other. And we're set up nice and tall on our sit bones. Again, if you have any knee or hip issues, you can use a block, you can use a towel, you can use a box of some sort. And you're going to prop up the hip of the front knee, okay? So like for instance, my right knee gets a bit niggly. So if I prop up my right sit bone, then you can see my hips are really nice and square here. So you want to have that connection where everything is square. If I take that block away, my right hip is higher than my left hip, so I really struggle to get that hip down. I've got the opening in my hip, but my knee doesn't like it. So just propping yourself up a little bit on one side helps you to get that nice square positioning in the pelvis, okay? So we're gonna sit up nice and tall here. And first, let's just stretch out those wrists because we worked them a lot today. So reach your arm out in front of you, palm facing the ceiling, and then slide your other hand down the arm and pull the fingertips backwards towards you, okay? Try not to hyperextend in the wrists. So I've got hyperextensive elbows. You wanna keep your wrists a little bit soft, keep the shoulders down and connected, and we're just lengthening through this muscle in the lower arm, okay? So pulling that back. Okay, those are all of our little flexors on the inside of our hands. And then release, and then pull it towards you. A little bend in the elbow, good. Reach it across the body. And then up towards the ceiling. Push the elbow back and then pull the hand in between the shoulders. And reach it up, lower it down, other arm. Reach it out in front of you, palm facing the ceiling. Slide your other hand along the arm and then push the fingers or the bridge of the palm of the hand back. Remember, if you've got those hyperextensive elbows, gently bend it and flex the wrists back. Stretching out. So you want to feel this stretch through here. You've got really bendy hands like me. It's quite hard to feel the stretch, and then you're going to pull them towards you. So flex the fingertips towards you, soft bend in the elbow. And then arm across the body. So make sure you pull those shoulders down when you do these stretches so that you get right into the back of the deltoids there. Or So you want to stretch your deltoids, stretch your teres muscles, and then reach the hand up towards the ceiling, palm faces backwards, and then push it between the shoulder blades as you push that elbow back. Keep the ribs connected. Remember, we're always thinking about that core connection. And release, arms go wide to the side, hands to the front of your knees. Inhale, lengthen the chest with a little baby back extension. Exhale, rounding forward, look towards the belly. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Now we're going to slide our right hand up towards the ceiling. Bring the left hand down towards the floor, reach it up, and then flex over like you're rounding over a big beach ball. And lengthen up and lower the hand. Now you can flip your feet around here or move to cross-legged. Come off your block. Again, if you're tight in one knee, just prop up that opposite hip. Okay, so you want to make sure your hips stay square throughout. Okay, mine are nice and level. Both knees are down. I'm comfortable through the hips, and I'm going to sweep my left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach and exhale over a big beach ball. And lengthen up and lower. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, just post them in the comments section. I'm always happy to give some advice on modifications that you can use if you have any injuries or just any niggly parts of your body that you want to work on. Have a good day and stay safe. Thank you. And it won't end.